we're probably further along in a shorter period of time than we thought we were going to be. Dave Meltzer kind of put it in the Wrestling Observer newsletter this week. He basically said, Impact has been very successful in getting kind of the negative stink off of it from the years past. And we keep hearing that. It's like we don't just want to make it a place that doesn't have a negative connotation to it. We want to make it to a place that has a ton of buzz and is the talk of the wrestling world. And I think that's the journey we're on now, which is then a journey towards profitability.
Tartaruga, slow and steady. That's a turtle, by the way.
10 a.m. and our pay-per-view is, we go on the air at 7:30. Rarely, if ever, do we come in the day of to set up our show. This one, we're setting up day of a show, so it's really got its challenges. What's up, Greg? Greg, what's up? What? I don't like it. Okay, let's keep going. We've got all these people busting their butt to make sure we can get this going on in time. We seem to be on schedule right now.
We are getting ready to start Slammiversary 16. They've got something special here, and the fans are starting to see it too. The buzz just going into this pay-per-view, they haven't had buzz like this in years. A lot of hard work is starting to pay off.
I think the greatest feeling, listen, I've worked everywhere. Having creative, I don't want to say freedom, but creative input means a lot. We are all artists. To have a little bit of creativity instead of someone telling you exactly what you have to do, that means a whole hell of a lot to everybody. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in what these guys are doing. I support this not because I'm friends with Scott D'Amore, not because I'm friends with Don Callis, because I believe in the men and women that work in this company. If you took off the Slammiversary logo, I would book this card and have it Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore presents and pretty much do the same lineup. That's how good of strong of a show is. And that's the greatest compliment I could ever give you.
This guy's shooting something.
Guess what the code is on this? 1111.
Yes, catch on quick.
This is where the photography will happen. Backstage interviews will be happening back here as well.
You want me to put a sign on this door that says photography?
Photography, backstage, live promos. Yes.
Go back to the night before. We were all up till 3 in the morning last night doing tweaks, working away on the formats, etc. Come here at noon, production meeting for an hour, then agents meeting after that. Then you got everyone's off getting with talent to figure out what they're doing, how you're blocking out their interests, that sort of stuff. Music tests are going on kind of throughout the day, lighting checks. I tend not to get super involved in that stuff. We have good people that do that. There's also pre-tapes that have to be shot in the back, interview segments, stuff like that. So there's a lot of moving parts.
Tonight, exciting for Slammiversary. We'll start off with our the FBI warning. You guys all know that. Cold open. And then right into Pete Williams' music and entrance. Rich Swan is no longer with us. He's not dead. He's got a concussion. Jesus, Jimmy. He's no longer with us for the show.
Usually when we go to a venue, if we're doing a show on Sunday, we get the building turned over to us Friday morning, Friday afternoon at the latest. Coming into here, the big thing about this building is it's such a busy complex. It had an event in here last night. It got turned over to us. It was supposed to be 6, really ended up being about 8:15 this morning. So we have to transform this place from a nightclub into a professional wrestling arena in just a handful of hours. So as you can see, there's a lot of hustle and bustle and a little bit of yelling once in a while. Try not to, yelling for effect. Yeah. Yelling for effect, yeah, it's just, I'm totally calm. Traitor.
Call me a traitor? Rude?
Nah, not the worst thing I've said today.
You should worry when he says nice things.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Larry, do you need a water? Yeah, we could just grab one of them. Thank you. The big issues right now are communications. So right now we're just working through some of those issues. We're just a little bit up against the clock. Here we're at 5 o'clock and we go to air in 2.5 hours. So we're just trying to race through it.
Why does everyone have coffee and I don't? Here we go. There's not any place that won't be loud right now.
What are they doing?
Sound check.
That sounds great.
Sue comes out in the coffin. That's creepy, just lying there like that. What I'm saying is, let's have the coffin carried out. Let's have the coffin carried to here. So I think, whatever the cue is, and one of the girls can just kick the thing when it's time as they back off. You open that thing up, you sit up. We get this camera shot of you coming out of the coffin.
See, look at the shot now. See, I have a better shot of her when she's on a slant.
Absolutely.
You're blocking the shot, but you see what I'm talking about.
No, I get it. Well, you would rather see me.
Not your ass, no.
I made sure of that. Your dear old mom, you thought she was going to be sitting ringside? I just took care of that. We're going to see what kind of man you are. We're going to see if you can really call yourself Mr. Impact Wrestling. Because the way I see it, this is Mr. Impact Wrestling. Because this is what this symbolizes.
It's just got a real good vibe. It's summer in Toronto, it's awesome. And we got, I think, a loaded up card that I think people are going to be excited about. I'm actually excited to call it because I get the best seat in the house, sit at ringside, call the matches. So I just think it's real cool.
Josh, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now, right in front of us.
Why'd you say that?
Because we're doing a sound check.
Oh, we are?
We are.
Right now?
I can't believe it, Josh.
It's that falsy. Those are some shiny pants.
Yeah, I got my Slammiversary pants, man.
Bam!
Upgrading my wardrobe.
Stand next to Tommy. You look better.
Oh my God!
Wow, you look.
Hey, yeah, I think that there really has been a kind of a changing of the perception of things with Impact Wrestling since really it's been 6 months since the management change and myself, Don Callis, and Ed Nordholm being named the senior management team. And there's been a lot of changes down through the team from there, from Michael Vetter joining us as the head of production. So much influx of talent. There's talent leaving, talent coming in, a real changeover in the roster. And I think there's really been a philosophical and attitude change too. For a company that, like, somebody sent me an article the other day and was talking about pre-Slammiversary 2016. It was like, this event might not happen, the company's going out of business. To now here we are talking about a sold out complex here, right on the water in beautiful Toronto. Just an exciting environment. Crazy and ambitious, but exciting.
Here we go. Let's have a good show. All right, here we go. Live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.